morning, everybody, and thanks for waking up with The Chase.
No
oh
way.
My God!
That's a 1-1, ladies and gentlemen.
Go to Dave.
I must ask you a question right now.
That's a 1-1, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, hell yeah, brother.
Whoa. Sit back, relax, and crack a cold one. The Chase is live.
You all right over there?
It's Friday night. It's Saturday. I wanted to be careful. I didn't want to break another thing because I've broke enough. But you know what?
You've definitely had a tough 2 days.
It's the freaking weekend, baby.
Woo!
Hey, you hear that shit? Cheers to the freaking weekend, baby.
Hell yeah.
I'll drink to that.
I will chug to that.
Good morning, y'all. Welcome to another edition of The Chase. It's me, Troy Licastro, alongside my co-host, David Yarger. And here we are on Jersey Friday. He is slamming. Just wait. 20 minutes from now, you're going to have to piss.
I am.
And you're going to be locked in this room because we have a show to do.
Get me out of here.
We have a show to do. We have a great show to do. It's Friday, baby. Good morning and welcome. Oh, I'm so excited to see you guys.
Very excited.
Very excited.
Hello.
Very excited. David, how you doing, buddy?
Doing
You all right?
well. You know, I know it's been a tough couple 2 days for you, but you know, how you hanging in there? I like your jersey.
Thank you. I've seen better days. You know, Elena made the point that everything happens in threes. So I broke my windshield today. Thank God for insurance. Shout out Rachel Campo. I just used your government name. Hope you don't mind, but shout out Rachel. She's out there usually. Thank you for being my insurance agent and help me cover that. And I decided to snap a little photo of the other thing that happened to me. Yep. As you'll notice, I was in the middle of editing yesterday, and my charger for my MacBook fought back and cracked my screen. So hence why you'll see when David comes back out, or excuse me, when Stevens comes back out to this, I have no Chase logo. Thank you to David Adams for providing me with a temporary work computer until I can get the other one back. So
Damn. The life of Troy Licastro.
it's not a glamorous one. It's for sure not a glamorous one. But you know what? I'm fired up for some Blaze Pizza today.
Oh hell yeah. Blaze Pizza.
Hell yeah, brother. Meerkat's got everybody on the wagon.
Meerkat?
Yeah, Meerkat. I'm Trot, that's Meerkat. Meerkat and Trot in the morning. It's going to be our radio show. But Meerkat's got everybody on the wagon, so, like, we're ready for some Blaze Pizza.
Hey, no meat on a Friday, so, you know, you got to get nice cheese pizza, right, Captain?
For those of you who observe. Oh, my God. Captain's Pizza is the
Hey,
plainest.
you're not the only one, though.
Yeah.
You're not the only one, though, today.
You and Ray.
You and Ray.
You might as well just get
Straight cheese.
Lunchables. Yeah, you and Ray might as well just get Lunchables. Yeah, working on it. All right, how about we finish the week the only way we know how? Certainly the people in the chat need it, but I really need some help today with some quotes. I need motivation.
Small disciplines repeated with consistency every day lead to great achievements. That's John Maxwell.
Whoa. John Maxwell, Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Yeah. Jay-Z, Blaze Pizza is like the Chipotle of pizza.
Literally.
You can just put whatever the hell you want on a pizza.
I don't know if this will sway you guys one way or the other, but LeBron James is a minority owner. LeBron James is a minority owner of Blaze. I don't know if that sways you one way or the other. Hot take that LeBron James is behind Blaze Pizza.
LeBron James.
All right, let's get real quick into the intro here because then we got to get to our guests, and that brings me to what we're discussing today. First off, we've got our guy, Daniel Nguyen, a.k.a. the Great Curator, coming on the broadcast. He recently embarked on a little hobby journey in Asia, so we'll get to hear how his trip went. Then we'll talk about a new TCG source from Beckett on Instagram, followed by some more notes from the Topps Conference in Arizona that we didn't get to on Wednesday's show. We'll also discuss a good deed Panini did for a collector going through a tough time. And it wouldn't be a Friday without some Gremlin games with Elena. And, of course, the Meerkat Minute with the one, the only, Blaze Pizza King, Meerkat. That's going to be your new thing. Then we're going to finish out with a new box rip giveaway of the 2022 Phoenix football that just dropped on Wednesday. Excited for that. But that reminds me.
How many?
We got.
I'm sorry. I'm
No, go
I'm
on. You
thinking
said
to
it out
myself-
loud.
I was
Finish
thinking,
your
how
thought.
many packs are actually in the Phoenix? I'm trying to think.
In
Fill-ins.
the Phoenix. 12 packs per box, 5 cards per pack.
Sick. All right.
That reminded me, though, thank you, that we have more cards to give away. Thank you to Captain for picking a winner. Who's going to go home with all the Allen and Ginter Chrome that we pulled on Wednesday? We asked you. All right, I guess we went right to the drum roll, dog. We just skipping over everything else. We asked you guys if you got a Dare to Tear card out of Allen and Ginter, would you rip it or would you keep it, and why? That seemed so long, that one, for some reason. Didn't it? Shout out to the winner,
Shout out Nick.
Matacho.
Matacho?
Nick Matacho. Hot Spotcho from Twitch. Your answer was, they're not called Don't Rip cards. I've never gotten one, so it's tear for sure.
Oh, hell yeah.
I love that. I love that. They're not called Don't Rip cards. That's very philosophical. I would almost say that's like a quote that should be on a t-shirt or something. Very philosophical here. They're not called Don't Rip cards. So there you go. Nick Matacho, if you don't know, now you're going to know. How is he going to claim this?
Okay, so we're going to send you a whisper, and you just need to answer it. You need to answer it. And, we're likely going to say, send your shipping info to the chase@dacardworld.com. And, if you just send us that information, you're going to get your cards. In fact, I have them right here. So
David's trying to get all sexy on y'all the way he talks on this show now. He's like, what's Gucci?
Man is horny.
All right. Hey, so quick switch to the show for right now. We're actually going to do some Around the Hobby first. It is interesting, but it is interesting. But you know what? We don't have a control room yet. We don't have a control room yet. So I kind of need to find a way, and I guess the best way is just talking to you. It's all right. It's a video podcast. Elena's our producer. Dave Stevens is our producer. Meerkat is Meerkat, baby.
Meerkat.
Uh-oh.
Wait, you know what? I want to test something.
Meerkat's an entity of his own, though. I feel like he's just,
I'm pretty sure Siri, because I have Meerkat as Meerkat in my phone.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if I were to say Siri, call Meerkat, it says Meerkat. Hang on, let's test this out. Call Meerkat. Oh, it didn't say anything.
Nice, dude.
Screw you,
Dead
Siri.
air. Love that. Love the dead air. That's great. This show is going great today, guys. Woo-hoo-hoo! We love Phoenix. But you know what? We are gonna rip Phoenix a little later in the show, so hopefully you stick around with us. That's gonna have 2 autographs, 1 memorabilia card. Like we said, it came out on Wednesday. What else came out on Wednesday? Allen Ginter Chrome did too, which
Bowman,
actually
Bowman comes out today. I'm sorry. I'm struggling.
I don't know if Captain's picked a winner yet, but we did give away. Nice, dude. Captain's got cue cards for us that just say things. Is he gonna say applause? Is the next one gonna say applause that you hold up and we'll start clapping and shit? Oh my god. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, he's in.
All right. Great news. So guess what, guys? We can get on to our live guest of the day. We just shortly talked to you about it. Master Zine, don't worry. Show's back on.
Relax.
Show's back. Who's back of the week? It's Trot. Trot's back of the week. But anyways, we have the Great Curator, a.k.a. Daniel Nguyen. It sounds weird, right? It's Daniel Nguyen, a.k.a. the Great Curator, who just went on a hobby excursion across Asia. So I saw his content, and I don't know if you guys follow him, but he was posting plenty of content from Thailand, from Japan, from China, other places he was able to go, and he had a lot of great stuff. So I wanted to hear from him. I was very, very curious. So without further ado, why don't we bring him on? Good morning, Daniel. How you doing?
Good morning, guys. Thank you for having me on. I love your setup of your show here. I feel like this is like legit, So every time I can get to be a guest on your show, I'm super excited.
Yeah, dude, we missed you.
Absolutely.
I know we had a great conversation the last time we had you, and I figured this was the perfect opportunity to get you back on as a 2-time guest.
Awesome.
There you go. Look great. And I noticed the new background because I noticed on, if you follow along with you on social media, you've got some new shelves in that. So a nice little backdrop aesthetic you got going on there.
I'm building a new showroom, okay, for the hobby, for the content. I've invested a little bit of money here, and I built out this whole new showroom. And I'm still working on it, organizing and things like that, but I can't wait to show it off.
Yeah,
It looks great so far.
I was gonna say it's a work in progress, but that's nice. Chip away at it, and I know we've almost gotten like the HGTV like before and after as you keep building out there. So
Yeah.
can't wait to see when it's all finished. But let's get right into it, man. I want to know, what made you want to embark on this hobby journey across the water?
Okay. So it's kind of like an opportunity that I took advantage of, because last year I traveled all across America and even to Canada, going to different card shows. And some of these card shows I went by myself. Some of them I took my family with me, my wife and my daughter. And I was like dedicating that year, 2022, to traveling card shows. And it got to the point where my wife was just like fed up with it. And she's like, when are we going to go on a vacation? When are we going to do our thing? Why do we always have to do card stuff? So I said, okay, go ahead, plan out whatever you want. And she wanted to plan a trip to Asia, where we went on a tour of Asia to go like 3 different countries. We went to Korea, Thailand, and Japan. So I let her plan it, right? And she did, all her stuff. But while we're out there, I took advantage of being out there, and I, was trying to find as much hobby content as I could to film and explore and things like that. So long story short, I let my wife plan it, but I kind of stuck in the hobby stuff in there, because you can't ever get away from the hobby, guys. The hobby is in our blood. We have to like do this stuff every day, and that's what I did.
I got to be honest, too, because I feel like that's exactly how I plan trips. I do it in a way where we can make everybody happy, right? So it's like if I'm going to a place, Daniel, say I'm going to somewhere for a wrestling show, I'll be like, if I'm bringing somebody along with me, I'll be like, okay, what do you want to do? Let's make this work. So I'm glad I'm glad the wife was able to enjoy her trip, but you were also able to get hobby content out of it for sure.
I feel
Yeah,
that.
luckily I said, or she planned it. She said, okay, we're gonna go to this city. We're gonna go to this. We're gonna stay at this hotel. And I'm looking on the map. I'm looking at nearby hobby shops.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. And then when we get there, we're just trying to figure out what to do. I'm like, oh, if we have a little bit of time, can we go to this store here? And then she finds out it's a hobby shop, and she starts like rolling her eyes. But by that time, it's too late. It's too late. We're already there.
You're in too deep.
Daniel, I want to welcome you to the 2-time visitor club. Very prestigious club, just want to say.
That is.
And I got to ask you, what were some of your favorite discoveries while you took this trip to Asia?
Okay, this is what I'll say about my trip to Asia. When I was like exploring and seeing new things here, I think that we here in America, we feel like the hobby revolves around us, right? Most of these companies that manufacture here. Actually, I wouldn't even say most manufacturers here are America-based, but we think the hobby revolves around us, right? Our 4 sports and things like that. What I discovered is in Asia, there's a lot more to collecting cards and just a hobby in general than we've ever seen before. I saw cards that were very popular out there, that were very expensive, thousands of dollars that are not, the major American sport related ones. I saw like volleyball cards there, Japanese baseball cards, different brands of soccer cards, anime cards, TCG cards, all sorts of stuff that I've never ever seen before, but it was heavily traded out there, heavily collected. So that kind of broadened my perspective on collecting.
One you missed there that I think we have a video of that I saw you catch on the shelves in Japan was, I don't know if you mentioned the sumo cards.
Oh, no way.
He's got
No way.
right on cue.
Right here. I haven't opened it yet, but I have it right here.
Yes, there it is.
Sumo.
That is incredible.
And we think sumo, I think in America it's kind of like a novelty, right? Like we we don't know too much about it. We don't talk about it out here, but it's kind of like when we think of Japan, we think of sumo in terms of like a stereotype. Out there, sumo is big, guys. I'm telling you, like these athletes are real. Like I walked around the mall and I saw these guys walking around in their full sumo robes, everything. They're huge. They look bigger than football players, larger than life. And then when I went into like wrestling stores, they have entire sections dedicated to sumo sections where they have cards, they have vintage photographs, belts, trophies. And what I think was probably one of the coolest things, I made a whole post about this, is the way that they sign their autographs. Apparently they get like a big sheet of cardboard or something, and they put ink on their hands, and they just stamp their hands as like their autograph, and then they sign it too. So I think that's super cool.
Was there any match worn garb that you can get out of those cards?
I think I did see like whatever, I don't want to call it, I don't want to be disrespectful to what it's called, but they're shorts. Yes. I think I did see some shorts there and things like that. I mean, it's huge. Like I don't know if that's like their main sport or something like that, but definitely big interest in sumo out there.
Oh, that's amazing. I love it. That's really cool because sumo wrestling, and obviously like New Japan is huge out there too with Korakuen Hall and the Tokyo Dome obviously and things like that. Did you happen to catch any like New Japan stuff while you were out there, like any cards or anything like that?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I picked up. I show you this too. I picked up. This is New Japan right here. This is actually TCG.
Stardom. Yeah.
TCG. Actually, this is the women's one. I had a New Japan one, but I gave it to my buddy already, Mirror War Cards. But they have these ones. They're like a TCG type game for wrestling. But they had like relics there, autographs, all the modern stuff they had there. And they had like vintage stuff from like the 70s and 80s, which were really cool. Like I picked up these old Japanese wrestling magazines.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Hulk Hogan right there. This is from 1984, guys. I just pick up these cool things here. Let me show you another one just for fun. Here. I'll show you two more that I think are pretty cool here. The Road Warriors. This is actually a newspaper from, I don't even know, 1985, Road Warriors. So you can kind of get a glimpse.
So awesome.
It is. And then one last one here I think is pretty cool. This is like just an artistic magazine. This is from 1984 also.
Oh, yeah, look at
Hulk Hogan.
That's awesome.
Oh my
goodness. Just cool stuff like that exists still out there.
Really cool with the International Wrestling Grand Prix mark on there. I saw.
Yeah. Did you see the question in the chat? Does PSA have a sumo hand authentication department?
Oh my God. I need to be the first one to submit that. I need to find one of those because they had entire sections of these sumo prints and autographs out there. We need to make that happen. I think that'd be awesome.
Okay, yeah, keep us up to date on that. If you're like, all right, guys, I'm doing it. I know there's going to be a piece of content surrounding it, so I'll keep. I
need to talk to Nat Turner about that. We need to make it happen.
So Daniel, while you were there, what were some of the biggest differences that you've seen in the hobby there compared to the States?
Well, it's a little bit different from each country, I would say here. I'll give you a brief rundown. So like Thailand has a very small collector-based community. They're not really into sports as much, not really integrated cards, more like TCG cards, TCG and anime cards. So that's how they were out there. Korea is actually very similar to America. They're much more into sports. Like us, all the major sports, American sports, and they're into the graded cards and slabs. They trade and they adopt that. So I would say Korea is very similar to us, just on a smaller scale. And their collector base is more focused, like collector focused, and then profit focused, like we are here. And Japan, I would say, is very interesting because it's equally as big as America, but it's not focused on sports cards necessarily. It's focused on anime and TCG cards like Pokemon, Dragon Ball, Yu-Gi-Oh, and some other brands that I've never even heard of, but heavily focused on that stuff. And they're also more of a collector focus where they actually play with the cards. Like they don't have a lot of slabs out there. They play with most of their stuff, but they do also have sports cards out there too. I would say, out of all the stores I visited, probably like a good like 50-50 mix of like TCG and sports cards, but more on the raw side and collector focused.
Which is interesting because in what I like to think I've learned of the hobby, that gets my wheels turning. That I wonder if that's why the cards from Japan are so rare, and the ones that do get graded may not necessarily get a high grade, because if they're actually playing with them and actually using them, you know what I mean? It's not like over here where, you know, like Daniel said, it's the slabs, it's very don't put your fingers on the surface, you know, only touch the top and bottom and that. So interesting.
I'll tell you guys this was really interesting too. So in terms of like how they actually use their cards for the TGC stuff, like I went there on a Friday night to a card shop, Friday night, like 9 p.m. or something like that. The shop's open till 10. And I see like they have like you know, 6 to 10 tables filled with adults, like grown men that got off of their work. They're wearing like business suits, going there on a Friday night with their decks of cards, playing games, you know, the way we would imagine, I don't know, somebody going to like a casino or something, playing blackjack or something. These guys were playing their stuff. That's how into it they were, where it's like a social club. They would get there on a Friday night and just start playing the games with each other. I thought that was very interesting. Also, another observation I made is while I was there, in every country I went to, I saw people from different countries like Europe and some other like English speaking countries where they were going there hunting for like Pokemon cards and rare TCG cards, which I thought was very interesting, like international treasure hunters, right? Just like me, they were going there looking for these cards.
Which is amazing. And that kind of leads me to the next thing I want to ask you here is, this is kind of a two-parter. So what were your interactions with other hobbyists like in Asia? And I want to know if you got a story or two, because I know on your Instagram that you kind of mentioned the story about in Korea, how you had that like underground, like meetup type situation. I thought that was fascinating, and I wanted to get your take on that.
Okay, yeah. So I'll tell you about the Korean one because that's the most interesting one. But I would say overall, interactions with everybody out there, Korea, Japan, Thailand, collectors out there, very positive, very welcoming. Everybody was super nice, because I would do these posts on my Instagram, and I guess I have like followers out there that see these things, or people that know those countries well, and they would DM me on Instagram, giving me tips, inviting me to different meetups, things like that. So super cool, super welcoming community. I would say Korea was the one where I got the most interactions, and it was very interesting. A follower of mine that lives in Korea saw that I was posting, and he, invited me to a meetup, and he came and he picked me up and he took me to the store. And in hindsight, at first when I was DMing him, I was super excited because I was just like, I wanted to see what the local culture was like, right? So I was super excited about that. In hindsight, though, probably not the safest thing to do, because I didn't know who this guy was, and he was picking me up and I didn't know where I was going. I didn't know a destination. I didn't have any contact information or anything like that. So he totally could have he probably could have like killed me or something like that, but turned out to be a super nice guy. And he took me to a local store that he deals with and stuff like that. And they had like a trade night. It was interesting. They had a trade night. They had a like an online auction night, kind of like Whatnot type deal. That they were streaming, but like on a Korean channel. So it wasn't like, Twitch or Whatnot or YouTube or anything. It was like some Korean channel that they had. They had their own marketplace out there. And then I got to meet like one of the highest end collectors in Korea. And he showed me like these, multi 5-figure, 6-figure soccer cards and things like that. So, and then I got to have a really cool conversation with them, which I made a whole video about. So you guys can check that out on YouTube, where I kind of got their perspective on collecting from Korea side.
Yeah. So you did the opposite of don't talk to strangers.
Oh yeah. It was, it was. I wouldn't recommend people doing that, to be honest. But that's what's great about the hobby is like, even though you're from different cultures, different countries, different languages, the hobby is a common interest that brings people together from all over the world. So that was like the fact that I was a collector, the fact that they knew that I was like legit in the hobby, my ticket to get into their community, and they welcomed me in there like I was their brother, and it was super cool.
Yeah.
So awesome.
I've noticed some of the most trustworthy people are in the hobby. So, for the most part, for the most
Yeah,
part,
I was
for the
gonna
most
say,
part.
maybe some places.
95%,
Maybe some places.
Yeah, but so I'm curious. You know, in America, people really value, you know, like the football cards, baseball cards. In Asia, what sport was really the big one that stood out to you?
Okay, if we're talking about sports specific, easy, without a doubt, soccer. Soccer is huge internationally. Even in the countries that like Thailand that didn't have a big uh, sport collector base, it was soccer number one, and then I would say basketball, unless you're in, and then like a niche like basketball is like 2A, and then baseball would be like 2B, depending on what country you're in, because Japan and Korea really love baseball. They even have their own brand of baseball cards for Korean and Japanese baseball teams. I think actually Topps makes it something like that, but they have their own Korean baseball team, Japanese baseball team. But by far, the cards I saw the most out there and the cards that people valued the most were the soccer cards.
Gotcha. I'm genuinely curious because we talk to people from Canada and it's always hockey. So interesting to hear different sports.
Yeah, absolutely.
I also did see NFL cards out there, which is interesting that they trade that stuff. But probably soccer is their number one sport out there, I think.
Yeah, which I think that makes sense to me. Once you said it, I'm like, okay. And especially baseball, the kind of the soccer 1A, baseball 1B type situation, because yeah, you think of all the international stars that have made their way over to the MLB, past and present. Obviously, Shohei Ohtani, one of the most collectible guys in the sport of baseball right now. Having Japanese background for sure.
In Japan, every card shop I went to had an entire like showcase, like the size of this wall dedicated to Shohei Ohtani stuff. It was really cool.
That's so awesome. I know guy's probably a god over there. I love it.
He's a national hero out there.
That's incredible. So now that you're back, what's kind of next for you in 2023? What do you got on the map, and what are you hoping that you took from your trip to Asia that you learned and that you can kind of bring over here and continue to influence the hobby in the way that you do?
Sure. Oh, I'm so glad you asked me that question. Okay. Well, first of all, I'll just tell you about my plans for this year. Really, the main focus I have this year is I'm focusing on the national. I do have a table at the national this year again, so I'm focusing on curating really unique high-end stuff to bring to the national. So that's my goal this year. I'm probably going to be going to like some of the bigger shows this year. Like next week, I'm going to Dallas. I'm going to be going, and then I'm going to try to make my way out to the East Coast. Maybe go to like Philly or Chantilly at some point. So go to those shows, those bigger type shows, and then I want to go to different type of shows like toy shows, comic shows. I'm going to WrestleCon at the end of March. I'm going to be for WrestleMania, so I'm going to be there. So I want to go to like different type of shows and try to spread the card collecting bug to these different type of markets, which leads me into what my biggest takeaway was in Asia that I wanted to share with you guys, and I'm sharing this with everybody I can tell, okay? Because this was my biggest takeaway. So, we are, despite all the unique things that I saw out there, the different type of cards, the different type of collectibles, the different attitudes that people had towards collecting, things like that, I would say as different as these other countries are, they're really not all that different from us here in America, okay? And I'll explain what I mean by that. Is like, no matter where you come from, what language you speak, we all have a common interest, and that is collecting, right? And it doesn't matter what we collect. It could be toys, comic books, music, vinyl, or in this case, cards, right? If you go to these places, you see there's that common passion that people have. They all just love to collect in the hobby, and we collect for different reasons, but it all comes from a passion of collecting. And it made me realize that everywhere in the world, no matter where you are, who you come from, whatever, how much money you have, it doesn't matter. Everywhere in the world, people just love to collect stuff, right? It's in our human nature to want to to find something that we enjoy and want to have a little piece of it and want to share that collection, that enjoyment with other people. So once I kind of realized that, I kind of like it kind of made me, I don't know, I feel like I reached hobby enlightenment, where I kind of like risen above all the pettiness that happens within our hobby, all the sniping that people do at each other and fighting about like little things that don't matter, right? I kind of feel like I've risen above all that, and I can just appreciate the hobby for what it is, which is just having fun and escape from reality, and just sharing our passions with people. So that's a message that I want to kind of share with as many people as I can, because I feel like we get so wrapped up in the day-to-day trading of cards and the profit and the loss of cards and all that stuff that comes with what we've been doing here in America, that we just forget about what really brought us to the hobby in the first place, which is our passion for collecting.
Great
Well
message.
said. I was saying,
Great
that's
message.
an amazing message. I couldn't agree more. It's called the hobby for a reason. Although it is a business and you work, it's a hobby.
for
And I
everyone.
think the biggest thing that I took out of what you were saying from your takeaway is it's just that it's an escape. You know, when you're not at work and you kind of want to drift away from the real world for a little bit, the collecting is there.
When I just to give another example of that, when I was in Japan and I'm watching these businessmen wearing their suits coming off of work, and Japan has a very dedicated work culture where you're working like 50, 60 hours a week, right? And to see these guys come straight from work in their suits with their briefcases to go play games, with their friends and things like that, that just reminded me of like why we do this, right? Like we do this for an escape from reality, and to have fun and to be with people that have similar interests with us, and the camaraderie and all that stuff that comes with it.
Well, Daniel, I mean, that's a great way to leave off this interview for sure. So I want to thank you, number one, for coming on again and having some time for us. And number two, just for people maybe who didn't see the first interview we had with you, go ahead again and please just let us know your platforms where everybody can follow you and find your content.
Sure. Thank you for having me again. I can't wait to be a 3-time guest in the future, hopefully. You guys can find me on Instagram, Curator, on YouTube, the Great Curator. On Instagram, I post a lot of funny reels. I show off my collection. It's where I interact the most. YouTube is more, I have a podcast. It's called Between Two Slabs. We do it every week where we just talk about hobby content, and I have some informational videos on there. And then you can also find me on TikTok too. Also, the Great Curator on all platforms.
All right, Daniel Nguyen, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Daniel, have a great weekend, and hope to talk to you again soon.
Thank you guys so much.
All right,
Appreciate it.
later. That's fun. I want to go to Asia. I want to go to Japan now specifically. I want to go hobby hunting in Japan now.
Bro, I just want a sumo card.
I would love to get my hands on some sumo cards and we'd rip them on the show. Could you imagine a sumo giveaway?
What was so funny though is I was literally about to ask, like, are there autos in the sumo product?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, they put their hand.
A
on it. I'm
handprint.
like,
I think that's
holy-
dope.
I'm like,
Those got to
oh,
be like box toppers.
Oh, I know.
Those got to be huge. I think I saw somebody say
know.
that earlier. It's got to be like those got to be box
I know.
toppers.
I mean, it's huge mitts. So
Big old mitts for sure. All right, now we're gonna get into Around the Hobby for today. That's right. Wednesday we mentioned some key notes from the recent Topps conference in Arizona, but there are a few more we felt garnered some attention. First off, Topps announced there will be multiple baseball products revolving around the upcoming World Baseball Classic, including a higher-end chrome due out later in the year. On top of that, Topps teased Retrofractor card on Monday. The cards will feature players throughout baseball history who never appeared on a Bowman-branded card. These will be created exclusively for 2023 and will not return after this year.
one thing I heard about that card, the one player that they used to tease it was Babe Ruth.
Awesome.
So
The Babe getting the chrome treatment. I like that. The Bowman chrome treatment. Also, for our art lovers, they said they will be partnering with artist Bob Ross. That's right,
hell yeah.
baby. Happy Little Trees. For an on-demand set, which will use his artwork of MLB players. Probably not the Bob Ross I'm thinking of. Or is it? Next, Topps announced they are working also on a biodegradable wrapper to reduce its carbon footprint. Venturing into another sport, Topps said they will also plan on creating a chrome tennis product, which will feature the top tour players, but has been delayed due to individual licensing deals. In addition to tennis, Topps said to look out for Dynasty Soccer at some point in the near future.
Give me that Jesse Pagula, 1 of 1. the
Yeah,
tennis
Andy
product.
Roddick. Give me a little Andre Agassi. Give me a little John McEnroe.
Hell yeah.
That's right.
All right, next up, Panini recently helped out a hobbyist who was going through a tough time. In a tweet at DP Cards, said that he had been way behind on posting mail days after the death of his father. Behind the efforts of collectors, Scott Pruscia, and Panini, DP posted on Twitter that a care package of items was sent his way to brighten him up during a dark time. In that same tweet, as you can see on the screen, he said, "I needed a smile, and this definitely did it." The items in the package, as you can see, included cards, apparel, supplies like a cutter and a pen, and a lanyard, just to name a few. So, nice way of the hobby coming together to, help someone out.
Yeah, and quick note, I actually saw somebody else get a care package like this too. So I'm curious what is kind of behind Panini doing this, kind of sending it out to different collectors, it seems like. So I might want to track that down.
Absolutely.
I'm going to look into that. Next up, Beckett Collectibles took to Instagram to announce they have a news outlet for TCG. We just talked a lot about TCG with Daniel there. The new page will serve as a news source for TCG grading. Beckett added that the page will post exclusive content and insights with the TCG community. Additionally, to celebrate the launch of Beckett TCG, Beckett has given away a Black Label Scarlet and Violet Pikachu promo to one lucky winner. The directions for that giveaway can be found on Beckett's Instagram. Master Zine, I saw you in the chat. You want to get in on that giveaway?
Oh, yeah.
Meerkat, get on that giveaway.
You already know he's
Richie
gonna
Steve.
We in there.
We in there?
in
He's
there
in
like
there already.
swimwear.
I should have known. I should have known better.
All right. So, Troy, I think it's time.
What is it time for?
It's time for Gremlin Games and us to suffer
He's
pain.
playing your video already. I don't know what what are
Hurry
you
up.
doing? Oh, he just played the intro. Oh, we're going to play the intro again, though. What are we doing? I don't know. What are we
What
doing?
happened?
My God, my heart's racing to self.
You better start talking. I don't know what he's doing today.
Was the 2007
Mia Hamm.
inductee in the National Women's Soccer Hall of Fame, won the World Cup
Mia Hamm?
in 19...
Mia Hamm, Garcia Parra. Mia Hamm.
On the camera!
It was the picture.
It was
the picture.
Video!
I'm
On it.
sorry.
Mia Hamm. Mia Hamm, Garcia Parra.
She's like, I'm gonna get them this morning. I'm like,
As soon as I saw the picture,
That
I go,
one-
Mia Hamm.
That one
I
is
knew
for
that.
all
Why
the
couldn't that be on the
TikTokers.
TikTok?
That one is for all the TikTokers
Yeah.
that, oh, how'd you not get that in 3 seconds?
Hey,
Okay,
you know what?
Carlos 420, leave us alone.
You know what? I'm gonna swear here. I don't care. I'll put $10 in the swear jar. That one right there was for you little assholes on TikTok who say we don't know anything and call us casuals.
It was the most...
Suck it!
No. You can't even claim it. That's the most iconic soccer
It really
picture
is.
of all
It is.
time.
It really is.
Arguably, for women's soccer and soccer in general. Yes, thank
Good job.
you. No, not good job. I gotta eat a bean.
Can I at least get a high five
I
so I'm
thought
not
I
just
was
sitting
gonna
here like an
freaking-
ass?
I honestly, listen, you and I have been getting along very well lately. I want to tell you right now, I hope you get a good tasting one. I really do.
No, actually,
Because you suffered.
Toothpaste.
Toothpaste is good.
It is.
I'll eat that toothpaste one on my own.
Oh, the box!
Way to go.
Forgot that was in front of me.
All right.
Okay, hit it.
Work it.
Overhead, please.
so should it be 2 since both of you guys got
No, that's not how it goes, Steven.
No, Steven.
Don't
it's
listen
fine.
to Steven.
It's fine.
Don't. Thank you, Meerkat.
It's
Thank you,
fine.
Meerkat. All right, that's on the purple, I would say.
Okay, what is it?
So you're looking at pomegranate or old
Old what?
bandage.
Yo, Band-Aids low-key, not bad.
Loki slap.
They
Yo,
slap.
Band-
They slap.
Look, Band-Aids slap.
Band-Aids, hey, not as good as Blaze Pizza, but
You're looking at a girl that only ate Rander Season's spaghetti last night
Oh, no.
for the last day and a half. So if I puke, it's gonna be vile.
Meerkat, can you get the garbage can closer, please?
Pomegranate.
is it pomegranate?
Thank God.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Woo! Thank God.
I'm actually very happy. I'm very happy. My Getty, what is it? Okay, can we talk about
Getty?
it real quick? What the hell is it with you and abbreviating everything? She abbreviates everything.
Me and Rand?
Her.
Oh.
I just wanted you to help me sound off on this because
She doesn't. It's
instead
like
of spaghetti, she said
No,
getty.
it's like that
cooking.
Kevin. It's like she's cooking.
Cooking.
It's like that Kevin Malone thing where he stops like on The Office and he's like less words, more time.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
All right, thank you, Elena. I'm glad you ended up with some
too.
pomegranate. And now to our next segment. Hit it.
Yes.
Oh, that was such a dog pants. I'll tell you when. And go.
Where is he?
Let's go.
Those-
Peter's broken.
Those chairs are taking a
Peter's
beating.
broken.
Hey, Meerkat.
Heyo.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, guys? How we doing? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Happy
Friday.
Blaze Pizza Friday.
Dude, it's Blaze
Blaze
Pizza
Friday.
day, every day.
Hey, in your minute, tell everybody who may not have been in the Two Bros chat, tell everybody what happened yesterday.
So yesterday, Steve just goes, he's like, hey guys, every personal today, pick a topping for Meerkat's Blaze Pizza. Yeah, don't approve it with me. Just throw it out there. Of course, anything for content. So he said yes. You sickos. Just blow us up.
What was on it? I never asked you.
Yeah, I tried guessing all of them, so go ahead though.
Spicy red sauce, mozzarella. Okay, not bad.
Right.
That's a great foundation for a
Good
pizza.
start.
Norm.
Good start.
Gorgonzola, pineapples, banana peppers, pickled red onions,
Oh, those are good.
whole artichokes, just like massive chunks of artichoke, bacon, meatball, balsamic glaze. It was a catastrophe.
Oh my god,
It
that
was a
made my
catastrophe.
My hairs are standing.
I
on my
lost
head.
my appetite.
But
And we're running it back today with Blaze, baby.
give yesterday's pizza your honest review though.
Cody posted a video. Honestly, in the moment, it kind of worked. It kind of
In the
worked. It was
moment.
in like the mid sixes. Like I'd eat it again. I enjoyed my couple slices. Like it wasn't good, but was it bad?
Bad.
No, no. You got a little sweetness, a little tartness, a little spiciness, a little hardiness, a little just everything. It was too much. It was my body, the stimulation. Oh my god.
The stimulation.
I didn't know how to. Like people were like, "Oh, how's your tummy?" I'm like, "No, it's my brain. Like it can't process it right now. There's something happening. It was like a witch's brew. You throw in like an eye of newt, I would have had magic powers."
To me, your pizza yesterday was like opening up a Dr. Pepper and trying to taste all 23 flavors.
It was pretty close to that. We were a few flavors off from like really hitting, like something magical.
You went straight to Flavor Town.
Oh yeah, baby. Shout out to my hero, Guy Fieri.
Give it in.
Guy Fieri.
So you're running it back today, but what's going on in Two Bros today, at least? Give us a rundown.
So we have Steve probably done with it now. We had a break to open the day of the new Bowman Inception. Gotta love that. So we have
Really is.
another one of those today, and we have another break today. Not sold out yet. If you want to go to dacardworld.com, head to that live breaks tab, go over to gaming. You will see a 170 pack break of Pokemon. Massive
Master Zine.
assortment. You know me and Steve love our Pokemon. Master Zine, there's still open spots, brother.
JS.
Just saying. JS. But so
JS.
if you guys want to get in on that action or not, we're gonna be taking Percy's all day. We're gonna be ripping. We're gonna be crushing it. We got some bounties out. We're gonna have a lot of fun. It's March. We're talking college basketball. And a
hell
little
yeah.
teaser, guys. We got approved. We're gonna be doing 2 bros, 1 bracket. So people in our community can join our bracket challenge. We have prizes for first, second, and third. $100 break credit, $50 break credit, $25 break credit. We might have special stuff for people who beat both me and Steve. So we're trying to really build a community over there. 2 bros, 1 break.
You guys are doing a great
Guys,
job
yeah,
so far.
guys are killing it.
That's
Thanks.
not just us blowing smoke up your ass. You guys are.
It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah. You got past the torch, and I feel like you guys have been really running with it.
Thank you, Bill,
so
for
far.
throwing that link in there.
You guys have been pulling heat lately too.
Dude, it's been fun. We've had a lot of big hits outside of just the graded coins and the Chronicles Racing, which always deliver in the 2 Bros Lounge.
I wanted to tell you real quick before you go on. I had a rough morning, so I want to apologize that you sent me the pictures, but I did not put the pictures in.
Let's go!
I'm so sorry.
It's
It
all
was
right.
just
It's
one of
all
those.
right.
It was one of those mornings.
No, you had a morning. You got a hug from me. That's when
I
you
got
know
a hug from
that's when you
Meerkat.
know Troy is down bad when
Oh.
I'm making physical contact with him to make him feel better.
Guy's got a good point. So, but now after I got that out of the way, David asked you, just the heat you guys have been pulling. What's been going? What? It's just been nuclear over there. What's happening?
It's been crazy. So we've actually had a decent amount of cup breaks, both group and personal. It's been crazy. It's been crazy. I did a break the other morning. In 2 boxes, we hit a Kirill out of 75 auto.
I remember
We hit a Stutzel quad patch auto out of 25, I believe. A Connor McDavid, first McDavid I've ever pulled. That was really fun. Auto out of 25 there. We keep hitting. Steve pulled the McDavid patch auto out of 8. We hit a Jason Robertson redemption. What was it, yesterday or 2 days ago?
I think it was 2 days,
Yeah, patch auto out of 26. The cup has been delivering, but outside of that, just a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed ripping the new Bowman Chrome University football. Absolutely love that product. Bang! But, we've hit Caleb Williams first auto. Caleb Williams, big kahuna.
Bang.
Just a lot of fun rips going on in there. And Chronicles Racing, guys. Chronicles Racing might be
Oh,
the
that's the
product.
shit.
That might
That's
be
the best.
I'm having so much fun with this product. It's crazy that some of the hits we're pulling out of there as well.
I think the best part about the Two Bros studio and you guys in there, it's literally like right behind us, behind this wall.
Steve is 2 feet away.
I will be sitting here just, writing something up. And when they pull a hit, you hear it. I just click over to the Twitch stream, see what they pull. Oh,
I feel
so
bad.
true.
It's the
Since I've
best,
started breaking, they've had to close the back door connecting the break room and the offices because I'm disrupting the entire office workflow. But, I'm sorry. I just love
hey, a
cards,
big
brother.
hit deserves it.
It deserves it!
It's his card world, and
Where does
it's David Adams' card world, but it's Meerkat's card world, and we're all just embracing it.
Shout out to Hobo. We hit a massive Zach Tinkle auto yesterday.
Oh, Zach Tinkle?
Massive Zach Tinkle.
Yes.
Tinkle boy. We
What
love
about
him.
Yeah, I did.
our guy, Weatherman?
Weatherman. NASCAR's created fake people to put in these products, like
100%.
Kyle Weatherman. That's not a real person. Or there was like Earl Earnhardt.
They're
There's
NPCs.
It's NPCs. We're living in the simulation, and Chronicles Racing.
It's
is
like when you're
proving
playing the college football video games, and it's just a random ass name.
100%. Yeah,
see
and
you,
it's like
Javi. I see
generated
you,
like
Javi.
video game characters or the picture. I don't know what's going on here sometimes, but shake and bake, baby. Shake and bake.
Meerkat CEO. That's
Shout out
Zach.
Meerkat CEO.
That's Zach.
Is
Of
that
Shake
Zach?
and Break.
Oh,
so
let's go.
he said when you came on, he goes, "Hello, my son."
I don't see all the chat. It's a little
blurry.
But I get some of it. I get some
I
of it.
know you get some
I
of
can
it.
recognize Tinkle from a mile away.
Yeah, as soon as you see Tinkle. Well, Meerkat, do you want to hang out with us? We just got one new release we're going to talk about, and then we're going to rip some Phoenix.
Yeah, let's
do you
go.
want to be here for that?
Definitely.
All right, do you want to do the new release? Get that
Yeah,
out of the way
sure.
real quick?
Yeah, so Meerkat talked about it. It's 2022 Bowman Inception Baseball. Each box contains 2 auto cards, 1 foil parallel card, and 4 base cards. You're also going to want to be on the look for the short print Bowman Inception autos. Those are numbered to 10, and there is Uno pack per box. So there you see them on the screen. You said Steve was ripping it earlier, so
Yeah, we have another break of it later today too.
I'm going to have to stop in and check that out.
Definitely.
Interesting design this year. Like, not in a bad way. Like, I don't
clean.
hate it, but
It's
if
like galactic.
I don't know if you've seen any of the 2022, right? Or no,
I think that
this
would
23?
be...
this is 23, right?
This is 20... Oh my God, where the hell
What
am
did
I?
it say on the
What are the
website?
other?
22.
22. All right.
2022.
The 22 tops. This is Bowman. The tops Inception. A lot more of a simple look to it.
Yeah,
not
very
bad. So-
clean.
yeah, very clean. So this is a little more busy, but interesting design.
Yeah, good.
I like that
utilization of,
Marcelo
like-
Mayer they showed.
Yeah, that's why I love the Inception, because you get like the prospects, the rookies, the legends, and there's a lot of prospects. Kind of like there's nice Lawler cards in here and such. Oscar Colas is in here. A few other guys. Yeah.
And if you're just a guy who is chasing, guy or girl, sorry, if you are someone in the hobby community, I don't want to get canceled. If you're somebody in the hobby community who's just like going after the big hits, you're just chasing, Inception's perfect for you.
Yeah.
'Cause it's like, it's right to the point.
Yep.
You're going to get some serial numbered cards. You're going to get those 2 autos. And more times than not, the Inception cards are on card. There's obviously the sticker autos. It's going to happen.
Right.
But a lot of stuff in
Gorgeous
Inception
patches
is,
though.
Yeah,
big
that too.
patches. Yeah,
That too.
love that.
We just maybe,
Are you teasing?
just maybe on Monday.
Oh, you're teasing me. Oh, wow. All right, well, there's that. So now we got about 10 minutes to spare for the box rib giveaways. So there we have it. Meerkat's going to be here with us.
You gonna pick my packs?
Yeah,
of
you're going to pick
course.
his packs. We've got 12 packs per box, and we've got 5 cards per
Or-
pack. And we're
or-
going to split it up, right?
Yeah, I have a suggestion. Why
4,
don't we do
4,
4,
and 4?
4? Yeah.
Oh,
100%.
4, 4,
100%.
4, 4.
Cool,
4, 4.
thanks.
4,
guys.
4. Yeah, William Matar. Hurt in a car, call William Matar. All right, but how are the folks at home going to win this?
Oh man.
Oh boy.
Okay.
It's Friday, guys.
I know.
You're gonna win this by telling us a creative parallel that you would add to this set, because my favorite parallel in here is the short printed sprinkles.
Oh, yeah.
The background is sprinkles. Jimmy's. Little sugar things on ice cream. Sprinkles. So what would you make a parallel of? Like something
I like it.
Something wild, you know?
Let's do it.
I don't. What would I be?
Wrong one.
Hamburger helper.
Oh,
Just like some cheesy noodles and ground beef as the background. That'd be delicious.
Labatt Blue Light.
yeah.
Like the
That would be
label, or
yours.
just it poured in a glass. You have that nice amber with the bubbles, little condensation look.
A jelly-filled parallel.
Jelly-
bacon, egg,
jelly
and
be
cheese.
cool.
That makes bacon, egg, and cheese. That's on brand. All right, I'll
wonder
let
who
you
put
two
that.
choose, and I'll just have the
A
scraps.
Blaze pizza parallel.
Oh my.
Hot dogs, hat
More
bags,
toppings to love.
How about
Yo,
buffalo
that's
wings?
genius.
bacon, bacon.
Wings,
Whopper, Whopper. Mine would be Whoppers. Just Whopper, Whopper,
no.
Whopper
All
background.
right, wait, guys.
Bad.
Did you see
Go
the
ahead,
introduction of the
a pack.
chicken Big Mac today?
Oh wait,
Excuse
is that
me?
available in America?
I think so. I saw tweets about it.
I gotta go get
These
it.
Are your
What?
4.
Those are my.
These are David's
all right,
4.
These are my 4.
Okay.
And then you're taking the last 4.
These are my 4 because these have all 4 hits. Or
Well, there's only 3,
Yeah.
so
We got an extra
you got an
hit.
extra hit.
We got an extra hit.
all right, I'll do mine first. Let's get after it.
Carlsberg bottle label parallel.
Yeah,
that's
blue-
perfect for
that's
blooms.
bloomy.
Yep.
Carlsberg bottle label. Oh, that's. Oh, yeah,
Oh,
that's
the
bloomy.
bumpy. Imagine who's the guy where you had the magnet and all
Lot
the
of
little
color in
filings,
this,
and you
too.
could draw a mustache on him. Woolly Willy.
Holy Willy.
parallel.
Yeah.
Stu-
Where
There's
you
a lot-
can
you know
move
what I
the
like, too?
foil. Yeah.
A lot of color in these. I just wanted to make.
Beautiful
There's
color.
so much color.
Yeah.
So Goff, Elijah Moore. Sorry, keep going. Didn't mean to interrupt there.
No, you're good. You're good.
Rookie of David Bell.
A scratch and sniff. We need that.
Oh hell yeah. Bucks.
Devin
Devin
White.
White.
Ooh, okay.
This one's interesting. Here's that numbered. Yeah, that's out of 175. Devin
Okay,
White
okay.
out of
Ooh,
175.
B. Tisley, that's a nice one. Good idea.
Whoa. Buffalo Wild Wings
Well,
for
other
the
than
Bills.
no, you can't say that. Nobody eats more Wild Wings than you and Troy.
I've had it twice in the last 6 months.
I do like Wild
That's still
Wings.
more
Listen,
than I've heard anyone else
there's
eat
the
it.
cover athlete. The cover athlete there on the rookie.
Oh, my favorite.
Purple. Here's some purple coming up.
You're right. I do. eat a lot of-
Buffalo Wild was a
Ooh,
mistake.
how about a flamethrower's purple of Trevor
Ooh,
Lawrence?
nice.
Okay.
That's out of 125.
Beautiful.
Sorry, the camera. There we go.
I love the
Over
color
there.
on some of these insert sets in here. Flamethrowers and then the hot routes are also really cool.
There you go.
Yay!
Contour.
Hey, there's Joshy boy.
Joshua Patrick.
Allen.
Also, don't have any worry about.
A shamrock would be cool. Yep.
Ooh, I think I got something here.
Rick
Oh,
and Morty
boy.
cartoon style.
I think I got something here.
Filler or hit? No, it's
I think
hit.
it's a hit.
Yeah.
It might just be it might be the mem.
Oh,
Yeah.
Davis Mills, your boy. Actually, is that
There's a lot of
numbered?
RPAs in here.
I was gonna
though.
say that might be. That's
No,
definitely.
so that's a shorter.
parallel.
I think that's
Yeah,
one
that's-
per box or average because we pulled 3 over our 4 boxes in the break.
Okay.
So I believe they're like a shorter print. We were just calling them
Okay.
like a unnumbered tie dye.
unnumbered tie dye. We'll
That's
go
big
with
in
that.
the Two Bros Lounge. I like making up parallels.
Bo Melton.
Who do we got? Who?
Out of 50, Jalen Tolbert.
Okay.
Big
Jalen
patch.
Tolbert out of 50, the jumbo patch there.
Hoping for a big
Jumbo
second
patch.
year out of Tolbert, fully healthy.
All right, I
True.
got one. Come on. I got one last pack. Can I get one of the
Let's
autos?
go.
Can I do
Bird
it?
feather patch. That'd be cool.
Little LPM for Troy, maybe.
A tequila
I don't think it's
high
gonna
noon.
be.
I heard the tequila high noon's not that good.
They suck?
I
Oh,
got
that's
I got
disappointing.
reviews from a trusted source.
Flamethrowers. That's going to be disappointing if they do suck.
Somebody told me they were good.
Tyquan Thornton and
He's 17.
Tyler Lockett. I think that's just
T Lock.
Let's see. Is that numbered? That's out of 150.
Nice.
All right, so a lot of numbered cards in here. One hit for me. Let's go to David, and then Meerkat will close it out for us.
Let's go.
What is your?
Okay.
Your things
So we
everywhere.
have 2 autographs looking, and there's a lot of patch autographs in this. Like I'm gonna.
Well, I thought that.
Yeah,
I thought
that-
the Tolbert was gonna maybe be an
Yeah.
RPA. All right. Pop the squat.
Did I get David good packs, or did I give myself all the hits? Who knows?
We shall see.
What are you saying?
What did you say? What did he say?
Don't you dare speak while we're live.
All right.
Oh my God.
I'm kidding. Get over here. Come over
Fire,
here.
Fire Forge, Roger Staubach.
Got him.
Meerkats boy, Nico Collins. Fields.
It was a joke.
Rookie, Kenneth Walker. And who do we? Ooh, I very much like a Trevor Lawrence.
I like it. I like it.
Out of
Trevor Lawrence.
150,
Ooh.
T-Law.
T-Low.
Here we go, out of
Skill set's
150.
ripping one of my packs.
Skill set. Skillet, dude. You love the band Skillet that much?
All right.
Name a song, bro. Name 3 songs, you poser. Oh, that's a good one there.
There you go. Contours, Kenny
Kenny.
Pickett.
Kenneth.
Kenneth. CEH, Clyde
I like that
Edwards,
almost
Elair.
all products though, over the past
Diggs.
couple years have adopted putting the RC onto rookie
Louis
inserts. I
Cena
really like that now.
and-
Yep. It's
This
a good
might
look.
It helps
It's a
the
good look
value,
for
I
sure.
feel like.
100%.
Yeah.
I think this might be a numbered contours. It's rookie Aiden Hutchinson.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh, a little green.
you
The little
go.
green action.
Out of 150.
Ooh.
Nice. Okay.
Out of 150, Aiden Hutchinson on the
I don't know. I could.
contours.
I might be figuring out right now that I'm colorblind. It looked like a
It was like an
from
aqua.
here. Okay.
Aqua? Teal? Seafoam?
Are those pizzas gonna be ready when we're done with the show?
Dude, those
Yes.
pizzas
Oh,
are
sick.
probably delivered.
Okay.
I'm so
Nobody's
hungry.
All right, this has got to be a good pack, right? It's JA.
In and out the door.
Stafford.
It's like that vine where the lady goes,
Chad
"Who made this
Muma?
burger? You always make my burger.
You always make
There's some good
Leo
stuff."
Chenal out of 199. No idea who that is, to be honest with you. Hot Routes. Jahan Dotson.
Ooh, I like that H. Cooper. I desperately need a vacation.
Your
So can we
last
get some
pack
ocean
magic.
waves or palm tree parallels? I kind of dig it.
Last pack magic. Watch me like not get a damn thing.
I'd like.
Yeah. That's
Oh no, you got both the autos. That's crazy.
you suck. Marquise Brown, Hot Routes, Brandon
about
Cooks,
to eat.
Jerry
knew.
Goff.
He knew where all the hits
Sam
were.
Williams.
He could see through the box.
All right, and now rookie Damian Pierce. That is out of 199.
All right.
All right.
Oh.
Well, I think we know who won.
Yeah, Mere Kitty wins for sure.
Skill set, get over here. You're doing the last pack.
Oh boy.
Get over here.
Get over here. What are you, Scorpion from Mortal Kombat?
Maybe.
You don't
Finish him.
Sometimes.
There's an 8 in base.
You know
Ooh,
that
cracked
video?
ice.
Oh, nice.
Falcons.
Ritter?
Give me Ritter or Drake.
Algier.
Or Kyle
Kyle
Pitts.
Pitts.
Second year. Out of just 50 on the cracked ice. That's a gorgeous looking
All
card.
the sleeves are over there. I'm like, where the
And how about a Kyle Pitts to pair with your Kyle Pitts?
And how about Kyle Pitts with a Kyle Pitts?
hell? A pair of pits.
You want more Pitts?
Take it back down to Pitts.
That was a close one.
What?
You said a pair of
We're
Pitts.
still looking for
Pits,
2
yeah, pits. Like
autographs.
armpits.
Oh, I got it.
Boom.
Yeah, you,
Patrick
you're getting 2
Mahomes.
autos.
Who is that? Calvin Austin the third. Oh my God. Oh no. I'm just kidding. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's a Lewis scene.
He goes, I don't
Let's
know.
go, Lewis.
So your autos are literally
Out
gonna
of
be
250.
your autos are literally gonna be in the last 2.
How you do
hours.
it? We scripted it. The script was in this morning.
This we read the script.
Tua, tag of a
We're all
Tua
just
baller.
following
All right.
along.
So that means me and Skillset are both gonna get an auto.
Or you get 2 in 1.
Or 2 in 1.
Could you imagine?
I did something fun yesterday where I pulled 2 George Pickens, both out of 80, number 44 and 45, back to back in the
Same
same
box?
pack. Same pack.
Oh,
back
same
to back.
pack?
Jalen Petre. Okay, is this gonna be an auto? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's gonna be freaking Cam Taylor Britt.
Rookie
Oh.
Bengals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Out of
Bang.
50.
Oh, at least it's low numbered.
Bang.
Get that in a one.
CTB.
Betty says famous mustaches color inserts.
Ooh.
I'm so
Do
in
I get
on
one
that.
of those?
Can we do Hawaiian
Skill
shirt
set.
patterns
Skill set. Get
inserts?
those hands
I like
in
it.
there. Be careful opening it. Be gentle.
How nervous are you
There's
right
gonna
now?
be
Are
a
you
banger
sweating?
in
You
here.
better not screw this up.
There's gonna be a banger.
I'm terrified, bro.
Watch him like end up pulling like Kenny Pickett
He's
off.
gonna pull. No, he's gonna pull a banger.
You ever ripped a pack before?
Yeah, yeah.
You
yeah.
want me to open it?
It looks like
No, I
it.
got it.
Let,
Yeah, no, you
let
got
the
it.
boy
Here we go,
watch.
here we go.
Oh, look at there's Meerkat.
I'm worried about ripping like
Okay.
the cards.
Okay.
Ooh,
so
that's an RPA.
We're gonna hook you up. Wait,
Well,
we're gonna get it. So
alright.
this is the last card.
Oh shit.
You're gonna just show that right away. Bang.
All right. We got Brees Hall, rookie. Javonte Williams, bad guy. CD Lamb, CD.
Let the boy watch. Legacy knows what I'm talking
Legendary
about.
tight end Greg Dulcich.
Rookie level. No, he didn't.
What did I say?
Go!
Kenny Pickett, RPA.
Bro, what did I say?
Out of 99.
Yo, we knew.
Fire on a Friday.
Oh my
Script was
god.
I do that. I do that.
All right. It was one time.
The script is in.
What the hell did I
Script is-
say?
this-
I
yeah,
literally
I
said,
don't
watch.
know.
He's gonna
Okay,
pull a
okay.
Pickett, and I just my voice cracked. I swear I
going-
hit puberty.
I'm
Oh, Christ.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I hate this script. This
Oh, I
one
can't wait to
sucks.
clip
I need a
this.
new
I
script.
cannot wait to
People are
clip
like,
this.
oh, you're being mean to Cody. Yeah, no. How about 69 out of 99?
That's a big. That's,
That's
a
sick.
69 out of-
Nice.
And that's
It's a nice
helmet
card.
patch or a shoe.
Nice.
That might be a shoe
Let's go.
Or one of his gloves for his
or
tiny
a glove.
hands.
Yeah, that might be glove. Kenny
Which is
Pickett, no to
interesting.
tiny hands.
Which is interesting because I love how on the card it's a picture
Unbelievable.
with him with no gloves.
There we go. So one of you guys is gonna win that. 69 out of 99. Kenny
Nice.
Pickett RPA
Dude,
with
I'm so
a
happy.
with a glove patch, I believe. Yeah.
Like I said, guys, I don't know why you're not watching.
There you go, dude.
I don't know why more people don't watch this
Free
show.
shite.
We literally
job.
we're giving away everything we just ripped here today. And all you have to do is you literally just have to answer a question in the chat or comment it
It's
on
a
the
fun
YouTube replay.
question,
It's a
guys.
fun question.
Oh, you don't
What
like fun?
insert parallel would you add to this project here? What would you add to Phoenix? Insert parallel, anything like that. That's all you got to let us know. That's it. That's
just
what you
bang.
do. You hang around long enough
is
on the
all about the
chase,
chase.
and you'll get this. Huge. It's huge. Here.
Big news. Big news.
I have extra paper. Here you go.
Our order has been picked up and is on the way.
All right. Well, you know what that
Blaze!
means. You know what that means, ladies and
Blaze
gentlemen.
Brigade is in town.
The Blaze Brigade is indeed. We're burning it down. We're building it up and then burning it down and then building it up and burning it down. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us on another episode of The Chase. Hopefully you enjoyed this Friday one. Thanks to Daniel Nguyen, the great curator. Had a lot of fun with him. Thanks to Elena for Gremlin Games. Thanks to Meerkat for the Meerkat Minute. Thanks for Cody for saving the box rip with the Kenny Pickett RPA. 2 bros, 1 break. Will be live all day long. Elena.
_2 bros, 1 break. 2 and 1 are the numbers.
That's right. We'll create a raid and send you guys over there, so stick with us. Elena will be streaming in the main lounge a little bit later today. Have a great weekend, you guys. We'll be back on Monday with more. So thank you so much. And Joyce, you want to join? You want to join me, boys?
Hell
What
yeah.
do we always say? It's all about the chase. I totally missed. Happy Friday, guys. We love you. Mwah! Top chat. Ow! See ya Monday.